And so the story continues in Our Fishy Friend, Part 2. Our fishy friend, who committed a horrid act upon a top-hat-wearing octopus who seduced his poor fishy wife, has fled the area. In the meantime, back at home, Pablo, our fishy friend's gay best friend, and Cynthia, our fishy friend's wife, along with other mourners, are subjected to the burial of our fishy friend's victim. Little do the onlookers suspect that all is not as it seems. Upon his fleeing from his hometown after his vicious decapitation of the top-hat-wearing octopus, our fishy friend finds some gainful employment at a sushi bar run by a kindly eel by the name of Timothy. Little did Timothy suspect our fishy friend's dark past. Meanwhile, Pablo, Cynthia, and a mysterious figure gather around a fire to discuss our fishy friend. Both Cynthia and the mysterious stranger want to know where our fishy friend is, but Pablo is at a loss to tell them, although he secretly suspects that our fishy friend may not be very far away. Our fishy friend was hard at work when the door to the sushi bar burst open. There, packing an inordinate amount of firepower to arrest one simple fish, stood a mysterious figure. Our intrepid fishy friend was startled and panicked. Never before had he seen a shark carrying a minigun. And so our fishy friend was taken into custody of the police. Dwayne, the officer in charge, and our fishy friend's wife's high school sweetheart had managed to talk Pablo into giving away our fishy friend's location. For Pablo knew that our intrepid fishy friend was scared of flying, and that the only other place he could have been was at the sushi bar. Pablo wept for his friend and for what would become of him. Our fishy friend's wife came to see him whilst in jail for the murder of a top-hat-wearing octopus, her mind racing with questions. She wanted to know why our fishy friend had convinced a top-hat-wearing octopus to seduce her, even though he knew what the outcome would be. Our intrepid fishy friend was shocked at this accusation. He had not told the top-hat-wearing octopus to seduce her. So who had, and to what end? That evening, after the jail had turned off its lights, a shadowy figure creeped into view. Timothy, the owner of the sushi bar where our fishy friend had fled to after the murder of the top-hat-wearing octopus, stood, key in hand and smile on face. He was there to free our fishy friend, so that they could find out who it was that had convinced the top-hat-wearing octopus to seduce our fishy friend's wife, and thus drive our fishy friend to commit fishycide. After escaping from the prison with the aid of Timothy, the kindly sushi bar owner, our intrepid fishy friend meets up with Pablo just outside of town to try to figure out who set him up. They are at a loss. No one even knew that a top-hat-wearing octopus even existed before he had had an affair with our fishy friend's wife and was subsequently attacked for it. Drastic measures are needed. Our intrepid fishy friend and his cohorts decide to exhume the top-hat-wearing octopus to try to find out more about him. Perhaps his wallet would help in figuring out the mystery of who this top-hat-wearing octopus was and why he seduced our dear fishy friend's wife. Horror! To our intrepid fishy friend's dismay, the body contained within the grave is not that of the top-hat-wearing octopus. It is Dwayne, the police officer and former high school sweetheart of our fishy friend's beloved whore of a wife. But how can that be? Dwayne was alive and at the police station not more than a few hours ago. This mystery looks set to continue as our intrepid fishy friend seeks the truth about who set him up to commit murder.